Welcome to Senior Insights. My name is Cynthia, and today I am going to be your 007 code agent, and you are going to be agents. I take these off. Yes, we're going to be agents today. We're going to crack the code. We have been given an assignment. I liked that theme the other day when we did the Secret Service guy. So I'm kind of just winging that a little bit. So we need to figure out on this top secret mission, whatever happened to manners? What happened to them? What happened to being grateful and thankful for things? So we're going to decode the rules of polite society, and we are going to master the art of saying thank you. We're on this case. We're on this case, and we're not going to stop investigating until we figure it out. Plus, your agent, me, Cynthia, is going to issue a confidential report on an communication overload coming from the field. So get ready and let's get started talking and figuring out where the manners went. So our latest intel suggests that there is a major security breach in polite society. This is very serious. Very serious. They have asked us to please investigate this. So we're getting reports of declines in courtesy, disappearance of thank yous, and a complete breakdown in communication. So, and gratitude. This is a job for us, this team of 007 agents in this community. Of course, only the ones who volunteered, whatever. But you should all volunteer because it's a very important subject. So, what about etiquette? Is there such a thing anymore? You know how we used to use cloth napkins, then we use paper napkins, now we use paper towels. Do people even know what side of the plate the fork goes on, or do they just think it's a weapon? Do they know how to hold the fork, or do they hold it like this, or what? What's going on? It's not good. It's not good. We've got to figure out what's going on here. What about eye contact? I get a lot of comments about my eyes, where I used to. I haven't in a long time. But maintain eye contact. Listen with your ears when someone is talking to you. Respond back appropriately. Now, for those of you who are on this team, you should be talking to me while I'm talking to you. I have a friend who watches these videos, and she says she answers every question that I ask out loud. So I'm going to have to do that with you guys. So the most important gadget that you can have when you're talking to somebody is ears, eyes, and mouth. Pay attention. Ask questions. Look like you could care. As far as the fork goes, when nobody knows how to use the fork, explain it. Tell them it's not a weapon. It's something that you eat your food with, and it goes on the left-hand side of your plate. And make sure you put it there from now on. What about some simple rules of polite society? I did a video quite a ways back, really. It was on manners and just simple things like Open the door for someone. Even if you're an elderly person, you can still open the door for someone. Even if you're a woman, you can open the door for someone. Even if it's a little kid, you can open the door for someone. You can say thank you. When you're in a restaurant or you're in the checkout and you see the person's name, you can say, thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. Or when you're in a restaurant and they don't have their name tag on, you ask them what their name is and then continue to address them by their name. It's just common courtesy. Did you know you're not supposed to put your phone on the table? I didn't know that, but it's not sanitary for one thing. Plus, all you want to do with it is play with it. You got to get rid of the phone. You don't put your purse on the table either. So, you don't interrupt. You wait your turn. It's all things that we learned in kindergarten. When I was looking up, I wanted to keep this kind of simple and not, a whole long thing. It's wait your turn, no pushing in line. Basically, when you're standing in line, you're supposed to give some space to the person in front of you so that they don't feel like, they're getting crowded in. Take a deep breath if the line is getting long. Just be patient. Don't show how irritated you are. Sometimes that's hard to do. If you've been waiting in line for a long time, you roll your eyes to the next person or whatever. So, simple rules of polite society is please and thank you. So then, those are some of the protocols for a civilized world. Then we have the gratitude glimmer. It has really almost gone out of fashion. It's activated not by a button on your phone, but by a sincere heart. That's what the gratitude glimmer is. It's when you sincerely are grateful and you reflect that back to the person that you're grateful for, or for what they've done, or whatever, that they know that you're grateful because it's coming from your heart. Thank you. It's a mission critical assignment. It's important for communication. Here's another one that I've talked about so many times. I don't do it either. I have done it. But it has proven over and over and over again, if you do a gratitude journal, it improves your appreciation for things. It improves your gratitude. It improves your state of mind. It makes you happier. It makes you feel more joyful. It makes you feel more peaceful. These are all things that have been proven over and over and over again. And I have talked about this over and over again. There's a gratitude journal. Now, a gratitude journal can be anything that you want it to be. It can be in a notebook. It can be in a real journal. It can be in a beautiful journal, a nice leather-bound book. It can be in a scrap journal that you made or someone gave to you. Kept on your nightstand before you go to bed, before you shut the light off. Write I'm just saying this, you can write 100 if you want, but why make it so impossible? It's kind of like the decluttering thing. Just one little bite at a time. Write 3 small things that you're grateful for today. We all know you're grateful for your children and your grandchildren and your house and your dog and all that. But what about the cup of coffee you had? When I freshly brew a pot of coffee, there is a significant difference in the way it tastes that first cup. And then when you warm up a cup an hour later, it's not the same. It's not the same. But you had one good cup of coffee. That's something to be grateful for. Here's another example. I have squirrels that invade my bird feeders, and I can't stand it. I know you all love squirrels, and you're going to be mad at me, but they eat all my precious bird seed that I spend a lot of money on. They make a mess, and I just don't like having them close. I like watching them at a distance. I like to watch them scampering around. I like them jumping from tree to tree. That's fun, and that's one of the mindfulness things that we're supposed to be practicing. But how about if I figured out how to keep the squirrels out of my feeders? And I have. And say today is the first day that you realized it worked. That's something to write in your gratitude journal. These small things that we just take for granted. It's not the big things like our kids, our house, and it's, wow, the tea bag didn't break today in my tea. I've been using Salada tea lately, and I don't particularly care for it because I think it's kind of weak. But this whole batch, the tea leaves come out of the tea bag. So I could look and say, wow, the tea leaves stayed in the tea bag. That's what we're talking about. Appreciating the little things, the small things. Be grateful for those small things. I mean, who wants to drink tea leaves? I don't know how to read them. Have you ever had your tea leaves read? I don't really believe in that stuff, but how about Operation Pay It Forward? Have any of you been a victim of having someone pay it forward to you, like buying a coffee at Dunkin' Donuts or paying for the change in your grocery store or picking up your gas bill or whatever it is? I've never really had that. And I don't think I've really done much about paying it forward. But it's a wonderful thing. If we all paid it forward, did something nice. Now, the people in this community pay it forward every single day. I see supportive comments. I see encouragement. I see, I love you. Call me if you need me. Email me. I see nice things said. You're beautiful. Your dog is beautiful. To each other. That's paying it forward, isn't it? Because if I feel good or someone else feels good, then they're going to generate that to the next person. So it can be just simple things. That's what I've decided I'm going to focus on. Simple things. So just some small thing. You know, I got a package recently, and it was a wonderful package. It was all kinds of things. But you know, one of the things that was really neat about it, there was a little bag of candy. You know how we talk about candy. And that was almost my favorite thing. Not really. My favorite thing was, well, Quinny over there, you can see her. But, so, share in the comments an anecdote about, you know, something that you've done, whether someone has done to you, or you've seen done, you know, if you haven't done it yourself. Then there is the communication conundrum. I have been handed classified information. And this classified information is a critical condition of the communication lack of commission. Field operatives, you have been busy. You have been very busy. The volume of correspondence, cards, letters, dispatches, books, clothes that have come in the mail from you folks have reached a critical level. It's a testament to how incredible this group of investigators is. I'm not really good at English, math, or anything else, but I have had from the field so many communications. Even this box was a communication, and boy was it fun. It was all period candies, like Pop Rocks and whatever. But this is, I decided to keep these cards in this box, but I can't fit everything in here because the communication has been so intense. It's been so intense. There's over 100 cards there. But due to the sheer volume of the communication from the field, I can't deal with it. I don't have a secretary. I don't have the time. And I don't have the organizational skills to keep track of it. And I feel not good about it. But I must issue a formal acknowledgement that I have read every single one of them. As a matter of fact, there are many long letters. I read those long letters over and over again. I read the little notes that people send me, and they're so nice. And I have, when I first started receiving these things from the field, I would send out a card, one that I made, and just a little note, nothing fancy. I'm not a good writer either. Some of the people in the comments, wow, they blow my mind with the way thoughts can come out of their head. Anyway, so I read them. I read every single one of them, and I get overwhelmed when I read them because I say, wow, this is incredibly amazing. It's nothing that I ever in my wildest dreams expected. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And I feel not good about responding. But the rational part of me says, how can you? First of all, I'm extremely disorganized. And if I open them when I'm in the car, sometimes I lose the envelope with the card. People have their YouTube names and their real names, and there's 10 Kathys, and every Kathy, assumes that I know that it's that Kathy, and I don't always know that. So I just want you to know that I appreciate each and every one of them. I don't even know what to say. I just want to give you a heartfelt thanks for all the cards, all the letters, and your thoughtfulness means the world to me. And you are paying it forward. You're making someone feel good. Hopefully I am on some level helping you to either laugh or chuckle or learn some little thing like, did you know that you're not supposed to put your cell phone on the table? No, you're not supposed to put your purse either. Anyway, your kindness has not gone unnoticed, and it really inspires me. It makes me feel good. It makes me want to keep doing it. So you're giving me the reinforcement that I need to do it. Okay, so agents, our mission is clear. It's clear. We have to activate our gratitude. practice our gratitude. Know that your support has been received by me and logged. The world needs more of your politeness. It needs more of your civility. So go forth and spread that thankfulness wherever you go. And spread it to yourself. And our mission is accomplished. Just like that. Make sure you come back to the next video and share this one, especially someone who needs to know what a little gratitude means. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.